The situation arises with a well-told story from reporter Anna Bauer, where she's sitting around after scrolling on some Netflix browsing, and she gets a text from Lindsay Halligan, who seems to want to talk to her. And we'll put up a couple of screenshots here. But during this texting exchange, first of all, Halligan almost seems like she's doing a version of drunk dialing, drunk texting, because it's very incoherent what she actually wants from Bauer. I'm not suggesting Halligan has a drinking problem. It's just incoherent. Like, she doesn't really give her specifics about what she thinks Bauer is doing wrong. She's accusing her of, having inaccurate reporting. By the end of it, and you should take a look at the full chain for yourself, by the end of it, basically, Halligan is saying to Bauer, you're a lousy reporter and you ought to, be correcting these things. And Bauer, you'll see, just repeatedly asks her, well, what is it you want me to correct about this? And Halligan never really gets there. Now, the grand jury secrecy issue is the following. Now, at one point, Halligan does say in these texts that, put this one up for you, that she can't tell Bauer about, quote, grand jury stuff, very legalistic. But on the other hand, she does reference New York Times reporting, which she calls New York Times is revealing grand jury information. So, not to be too technical about it, but that means that she, as the federal prosecutor, is confirming the grand jury testimony or grand jury information that the New York Times was reporting about. So that's kind of the same thing as saying that information did occur before a grand jury, and that should be a problem.